The third step in the plan is to militarize law enforcement. The deployment of the military, Chicago and Portland to Los Angeles, is illegal. It is illegal. But it is designed to try to, once again, quell dissent and protest. This isn't about public safety. This is about political intimidation. And you're just naive if you think that folks aren't going to be a little bit less interested in showing up at a protest if they're worried about getting roughed up by law enforcement. You are naive to think that there isn't an impact on speech when the military is patrolling your streets. The signal that is being sent is that if you speak up in opposition to this president, you are going to be greeted by troop deployments and tear gas and military helicopters. The fourth step in this plan is seizing control of government spending and taxation. And here is where I fail to understand why there isn't bipartisan agreement, why we don't join hands. Our founding fathers saw what the British king did, using taxation and spending in order to compel loyalty to the crown, in order to punish the colonists when they rose up in defense of their rights. And so when they wrote the Constitution, they deliberately put the spending and taxation powers not in the hands of the executive, but in the hands of Congress, where every faction is represented. Thus, this body is in a position to broadly protect the rights of all people. Trump is seizing spending power from us, canceling grants unilaterally, most recently, brazenly deciding to refuse to spend money only in the states represented by Democrats. The day after the shutdown began, they announced that they were first suspending billions of dollars worth of projects in just one city, New York City, not coincidentally represented by the Democratic leader in the House and the Senate. And then hours after, they released a list of canceled energy projects. They listed the states that they were being canceled, and every single one of those states was represented by 2 Democratic senators. Everybody knew what was happening. There was an effort to use the spending power seized by the executive to punish representatives of the people who oppose the president politically. And then the fifth part of the plan is to rig the rules when the rules don't work for you. This is happening in the way that President Trump is going state by state and demanding that congressional lines be redrawn in the middle of a 10-year cycle, in which traditionally we leave lines as they are. Why? He's, again, been totally honest and transparent about it. He just wants more Republicans elected. Even if the majority of people in a particular state favor Democrats, he wants the line drawn in a way that would elect more Republicans to Congress. Now, in this case, it's of course forced Democratic states to do the same, but it was Donald Trump that started this cycle of changing the rules in order to make sure that his party stays in power no matter how unpopular it is. You see the same thing happening with respect to the control of information. Totalitarian states, they can't accept truth. They can't accept truth, so they try to destroy truth. Well, that's what Donald Trump is doing by banning reporters from the White House that don't toe the Trump or MAGA line. That's what they're doing, and saying to reporters at the Department of Defense, you can't report on military operations unless you are given pre-approval. That's what happened to the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And the labor statistics showed that the economy wasn't good. That guy got fired and replaced by somebody who would issue fake numbers that made the economy look better. Convert the justice system so that it pursues your political enemies.